This is a poem about mountain bikes, mental illness, and the redemptive power of the creative writing journal. In this piece I mention a place called Doctor's Wood. Doctor's Wood was a piece of woodland between Bridge Hill and Black Hill, two villages where I lived, and it was so called because unfortunately a GP took his life there, and apparently his ghost was set to haunt the woodland. And when we were young, kids would say, I bet you wouldn't dare go through Doctor's Wood on a dark night. But the scariest thing that we ever encountered were these steep slopes that we would ride our bikes down. This is a poem called Coming Back to This. Coming back to this like you've never been away. The book in your hands, the light on your bare skin, the afternoon sun put in your window on the floor and you comfortably inside it. Coming back to this after an afternoon of old revisitations. One minute you were in Black Hill, negotiating a sloped wall, not wanting to damage yourself or the bike. Another minute you were hammering over rough downhill terrain. The Doctor's Wood has hardly changed, save the overgrowth of nettles due to lack of daring teenagers riding the wall of death, and leaves flapping your arms and face as you gently finger the brakes, anticipating an old tree root still lingering in the back of the mind. Coming back to this, Bridge Hill, Pemberton Road, the church car park, the black path. Oh, how could you forget the black path? Sledges in winter, skateboards high summer, cruising like a teenager, in and out of cuts and back alleys, dropping off small walls, looking forward to being able to hop back onto them. Hey, it's like you've never been away, but too much of a good thing, yeah? And so back you cruised to home ground, dripping and full of fire, to haul the bike over the doorstep, put the kettle on, run the bath water. And after your long hot soak, here you are again by the window, late afternoon sun soothing your aching limbs as you sip sweet tea and read sensations felt by some female soul on another part of the globe. Coming back to this, it's like you've never been away. All the agony of a breakdown, the months of hospital appointments and therapy, a mere blip barely worth mentioning. But coming back to this, for a moment or two at least, helps put things in perspective. Thank your lucky stars for endurance. Thank your lucky stars for mountain bikes and poetry. The birds sing and the seconds tick away at the edge of the table. Coming back to this, you will always find yourself coming back to this.